Liftoff of the Spacex Falcon 9 rocket, the International Space Station.
Liftoff, and it's got an echo. See, when government doesn't do it, it echoes. SpaceX's Dragon capsule carrying supplies to the International Space Station. It's the first official commercial flight to the International Space Station, part of a $1.6 billion contract with NASA. With the shuttles all retired, SpaceX aims to fill the void. It's not the only one, but it eventually wants to use its ships to carry astronauts back and forth into space. Other private companies are working toward the same goal. Until then, U.S. astronauts mostly rely on the Russians to get us to and from the space station. Trace Gallagher is in our West Coast News Hub. This thing is important, Trace, for those who don't follow space as much as you do. This is important because
it goes round trip, Shep. And that's important because, you have the French and the Japanese and the Russian cargo capsules. They can only go one way because they burn up on re-entry. But this Dragon capsule will now take 880 pounds of supplies up to the International Space Station. We're talking about food and scientific experiments, brand new equipment. And then it's able to bring back some 1,600 pounds of different supplies and garbage. And most importantly, old scientific experiments. Remember, since the space shuttle stopped going up there, we haven't brought anything back, so this is key. Here's former astronaut Tom Jones. Listen.
This Dragon capsule's return capacity is very important for, making the best of the science research that we can get on the space station, because you've got to bring, in many cases, samples, biological, pharmaceutical, material science experiments. They all have to return samples back to Earth.
Yeah, the Dragon capsule, by the way, will dock with the International Space Station on Wednesday, stay there for about 3 weeks, and then it will leave before splashing down in the Pacific Ocean, Ship.
They're calling it a success, Trace, but there are some glitches, right?
Yeah, there was. The Falcon 9 rocket, which actually carries that Dragon capsule up into space, lost one of its engines on ascent, so they had to rely on the other 8 engines to get this thing into orbit. Now, as you know, NASA's very precise and will certainly want a full account from SpaceX about exactly what happened, and that may delay their next launch, which is scheduled for January. But SpaceX says these rockets are designed to be able to lose an engine and keep going, and that glitches happen. Listen.
I think we will continue to always improve. We will learn from our flights and continue to improve the vehicle. Given that we are looking towards flying crew on these vehicles, we want to make sure that we address any and all items that we find and learn about with the vehicle to make it even more reliable.
SpaceX, Boeing, and a company called Sierra Nevada are all trying to build the next generation of spaceship that will hopefully bring astronauts to the ISS ship by 2017.
2017? Is that what you said, 2017? That's not bad.
2017, yeah.
I love that last. Yeah. What'd you say, Sierra Nevada? They got a pale ale.
To beat the band.
I'm telling you, it's only Monday, but we can dream. It is playoffs. You saw the Yankees won last night, didn't you?
I did. Congratulations to you and the Yankees.
Thank you.
And the A's not looking so good.
We worked late. Oh, well, the whole system doesn't seem too fair. Trace, thank you. Hey, after a decade in